everything. You show up to the yard. What is Jed Lowrie doing to get ready for a big league Wago?
The most important part of my day is the tee work, because that sets me up. It grooves my swing path. So we talked about this earlier, but when I step in the box, I don't want to have to think about my mechanics. I want to be able to decide if I'm going to pull the trigger or not. That's it. That's the only thought in my head when I'm in the box.
Are you practicing? Or you got the tee like? Are you starting it? I used to start it high and then work it uncomfortably in, and then get to my honey hole away late.
Okay, so I'm working on contact point, like exactly where like the optimal leverage point would be for wherever the pitch would be. And so, you know, if I'm looking at a contact point, you know, for my swing, a pitch right down the middle, I'm looking at that pitch where I want it right off of my front foot right here. So when I make contact, I want to be right there with that pitch right down the middle, and then I practice there at the 3 different heights, and then I'll put
at 3 different heights.
Yeah, so I'll go
each quadrant.
Yeah, exactly. So you know, you look at that box. Yeah, you look at that box. You know, you got down the middle, middle high, middle low, away middle, away low, away high. Same thing on the inside corner.
What are you trying to do? Backspin it off the back?
Yeah, just trying to hit line drives. Line drives, wherever the pitch is.
Yeah.
Trying to stay inside the baseball but drive it. I'm not trying to force the ball back the other way. I'm trying to hit it where it's pitched. But that means staying inside of it and driving that ball. So I'm staying, you know, like I said, down the middle at that, you know, maximum leverage point, and then I try to get to the top of the strike zone, you know, right here, and then bottom of the strike zone, which probably be a little bit lower than that, but
and this
trying
is
to get
every day. It's the same routine.
Every day, and that's just, I'm trying to train that muscle memory to, like I said, so I can step in the box, and all I have to do is decide to pull the trigger.
Bring his side angle up, Savino, if you can. I know we're going to start in Boston. I almost would rather we just rush through Boston, because we were talking right before this, and you said, listen, I've been this guy where it's result based.
Right.
I don't know if you were like that coming off the bench, but for me, I didn't care if it was a jammer over the third baseman's head. I had to find a way to get on.
Sure.
Were you thinking all these? And we're going to get
back then.
Back then.
Back then, you're a young player. You're doing whatever it takes to try to get the job done, you know, and just trying to refine the approach and refine the routine. But yeah, that was me just, you know, going on, you know, pure instinct and whatever I had. That wasn't the annoyingly professional guy.
All right. So here you are now.
Yeah.
Pause this for me, Savino. Because you were talking about, all right, so you get done with your tee work.
Right.
You're working on nothing but fundamentals while you're doing your underneath stuff.
In the tee, yeah. So it's just tee work before BP, take a little BP, and then take some flips before the game.
And what are you working on besides the quadrants? I see you. I mean, your lower half is like this.
Yeah.
When you're finishing. You don't see that much.
Yeah. So that's what I'm trying to do. You know, what I think about the swing, I think you got to be rotational. Try to create as much torque as you can with the lower body, and that frees up my hands to be direct to the baseball. So I want to be rotational with that lower body. Try to create that, try to create that torque right back in here, and then my hands can stay behind the baseball and through the baseball.
Take me through it right here.
Yeah. So I'm trying to just get on the backside load.
Little toe tap in.
Yeah, that's just a little bit of rhythm. Leg kick, you know, just trying to stay loaded. And so then I'm here, and at that point, you know, that's just my timing where I pick my leg up so I can see the pitch, and then it's just a reaction. That's you know, whether I'm going to pull the trigger.
When did you get to the leg kick? Is it something that evolved? Have you been searching? You tried all different things?
Yeah, I mean, that was just I had a leg kick in college, and it's something that I have just kind of refined, you know, timing wise. That's all that is for timing, and it's just been refined through the years.
Weight on the inside of the back knee? Are you thinking that at all?
I mean, I'm just trying to stay loaded on this backside. So then when that, you know, I don't want to commit my lower body, my power source to the pitch until I've decided to pull the trigger. And when I decide that it's a pitch that I can hit or that, you know, is worth swinging at, then that's when that backside goes.
So the legs are the power source, hands are along for the ride.
Hands, yeah, the hand. I mean, that's why I do the tee work, is that, you know, my hands are just reacting to the spot. And so that's that muscle memory.
So we're running right here. You remember this at bat in Seattle?
Felix?
No big deal. Getting through it.
Yeah.
Are you looking for damage now? Do you think you step to the plate hunting damage?
I'm looking to, just like we said earlier, I'm looking to just drive baseballs, and that's, for me, it's all about the exit velocity, and I'm just
Hard
trying to
hit
hit the
percentage.
hard hit percentage. That's
Which, by the way, you're ahead of guys like Mike Trout.
Yeah, that's
smidge below Harper,
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you know, you hit enough balls hard throughout the course of the season, you know, things will play out the way they should.
And you fight so hard to just swing at strikes. You want to,
Yeah.
guys, you do not chase at all.
Yeah, I mean, I've been known to every once in a while.
Yeah.
I won't say I won't, but I mean, that's the battle, right? Like, you're always fighting that good fight, right? And that's against yourself, and that's why I look at statistics like hard hit percentage. I look at walk rate, and I look at line drive rate, because those are things that I can control, and that's something that I force myself to look at. All the production numbers, they're going to speak for themselves, but for me, the hard hit percentage, line drive rate, walk rate.
I want to ask you one question, and then I'll let you get out of here. The other night, Chris Bryant was on Sunday Night Baseball with A-Rod, and he said that his first move was, I'm trying to get the barrel in the zone as quick as possible.
Yeah.
Now, to me, that's like dropping the barrel.
Okay.
Right? In his mind, he's keeping it from A to B as long. What are the young guys working on that I'm missing?
Yeah.
Whether it's verbiage or what have you. Donaldson, we did the feature with him a couple years back, and he was talking about shoulder planes.
Yeah.
Are they really discussing all this?
I know Donaldson gets very technical with a swing like that.
So, like, in the cage, like, what's Chris Davis? Are you guys all different now?
Oh yeah, I mean, everybody's got their thing, for sure. And you know, I mean, there'll always be, you know, tenets of hitting that will be consistent throughout the years. There's gonna be trends.
Yeah.
And you know, guys, and that's where, you know, you've got certain swings, like generational swings, and then pitchers adjust, and then hitters adjust, and then pitchers adjust. So there's always going to be these ebbs and flows in the game, and it's always going to be an adjustment.
Is it fair for me to add, are you trying to create backspin, or are you not even concerning yourself with that? I'm just trying to...
Yeah, no, I mean, I think ideally you're creating backspin, but I think it's by squaring balls up, staying behind the baseball and staying through the baseball. And I think, you know, you talk about, you know, Chris Bryant right there. I think that's what he's talking about, is staying on plane, meaning, you know, behind it and through it. And you know, a guy like that, at least I've never talked to him about hitting, but he appears to, you know, he's trying to lift balls, right? And he's a big kid.
Huge.
Yeah, strong guy. And you know, I don't have that fortune. You know, that I'm not fortunate enough to be that size, that physical.
Just sit there wide open and let.
And I mean, the guy's MVP. You know, like he's a special player. And that's I think that's what he's talking about, is just staying behind the baseball, staying through it. But everybody's got different ways of talking about the game, and talking how to hit.
That's awesome. Row flow.